What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. So, in this video, we're gonna talk about some of the costumes that will get you the most Halloween candy when you go trick-or-treating this year. Usually, when we think of costumes, we go for the costumes that are the scariest or the ones that will stand out the most. But there are Halloween costumes out there that will actually get you more Halloween candy, or at least improve your chances of getting more Halloween candy. And we'll talk about those in just a bit. But before we get started, I want to let you guys know about the giveaway for this video. If this video gets 1,000 likes, in my next video, I will give someone from the comments below a treat basket filled with Halloween candy. So if you want to participate in that, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe of course, and also leave a comment below telling me what costume you think will get you more Halloween candy. Alright then, well let's get started with this video. When it comes to Halloween, a lot of people have different goals. Some like to scare people, others love to have fun. I myself always wanted to get the most Halloween candy. I always try to get bunches of them. And if you look through my channel, I have many methods of how to get Halloween candy, but I haven't really talked about the costumes that will help you get more Halloween candy. Well, we're gonna start off big. Now, most of these you can get on Amazon, but here goes. The first one, it's gotta be someone lovable, a costume that everyone will recognize, a costume that everybody respects, and a costume that everybody wants to impress. Now, who am I talking about? Well, even though it is Halloween, what you want to do is you want to dress up as Santa Claus. Why? Well, like I said, Santa Claus is very lovable. Everybody loves Santa. Everybody wants to be good in front of Santa. So if you go up to your neighbors and you trick or treat dressed up as Santa, what are they gonna do? Well, they're gonna try to give you more candy. And what makes it even funnier is if you use Santa's bag, the one with the gifts, that's where your neighbors will put candy in. And what's funny is that you don't even have to buy the whole costume. You could just buy a beard and a Santa hat. That's all you need to trick or treat. Oh, well, of course, also the bag of gifts. So you go trick or treat, knocking on every door, asking for candy, dressed up as Santa. You will get a lot of candy. I'm telling you guys, a lot of candy will be in that gift bag. You could also dress up as Mrs. Santa if you're a girl, but I wouldn't recommend you guys dress up as the Grinch. I mean, a lot of people hold a grudge against that guy, so try to avoid the Grinch, but definitely go for Santa. There's this costume I saw on Amazon, and it's basically an alien abduction, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen that. It's an inflatable one. It's really cool. So basically it looks like this. You walk around as an alien that has abducted you. So it's 2 in 1. Well, what does that mean, 2 in 1? Well, that is exactly what it means. So you'll get double the candy for one person. Basically, you, the abductee, and also you, the abductor, which is the alien. You'll be able to get more Halloween candy this way, so make sure you carry 2 treat baskets with you. One for the alien and one for you. So pretty much any costume that looks like this, that involves 2 different people, or in this case an alien and a person, can almost guarantee that you'll get double the candy. Something that would also apply to that is one of these costumes you can be riding a chicken, a horse, a dinosaur, anything pretty much, but it's 2 for 1 again. Once you trick or treat, you tell them, hey, can my pet have a candy too? Obviously they can see it's 2 costumes in one, so they'll play along and give you 2 pieces of candy. I think that's pretty cool, and it's worth buying one of these costumes. It's definitely a good investment. Another good investment would be if you buy a costume that has a mouth, like a giant mouth. And I'm talking about like a dinosaur or something with a mouth, because once you trick or treat, you present your basket to your neighbors, they give you a piece of candy, and then you trick or treat again, but you kind of use the mouth of the costume for them to put the piece of candy in there. It's definitely a great idea and worth a shot. One of the costumes that I really like, and I'm sure a lot of people don't know about it, but it's Oliver Twist. Now, Oliver Twist is this orphan kid, or I think he's poor, I'm not really sure, but there's a really famous scene where he approaches, I think, the head of the orphanage and pretty much asks for more, presents his bowl, it's empty, he wants more food. So you could do the same thing. Dress up as him. He looks something like this. And every house you approach, you trick or treat. Obviously, that will give you some candy. But then what you do is you quote that famous line. And I think it'll be funny. A lot of people will laugh at it. And you know, you can get away with getting more candy by quoting this kid. I've mentioned this before. If you dress up as a robber, somebody with maybe a mask to cover his identity, a weapon of some sort. You go up to your neighbors, you trick or treat like normal, and then you rob them. Obviously, you're in character, so it'll be fun. You'll make it seem like it's a robbery, and of course they'll play along because it is Halloween. You're living up to your costume and your character. So you go ahead, you approach them, they give you a piece of candy, and then you take out your weapon and you tell them, hey, put more candy in my treat basket or else. And it'll be funny. Of course, I hope they can take a joke and that they know you're just playing. That will definitely improve your chances of getting more candy. Now, if you dress up as a cop, cops are respected for the most part. So you're a cop, you approach a house, you trick or treat. Now, if they're stingy and don't give you too much candy, you could take your cuffs out and tell them, hey, you're under arrest for not giving me much candy. So either you're gonna give them a ticket, handcuff them, or they gotta give you more candy. If you dress up as an athlete, that will definitely improve your chances of getting more candy. And here's one, a football player. And I'm talking about American football. Why? Well, because you could taunt your neighbors to throw you more candy. And if you're wearing the uniform of the local team, even better. The more likable the team is, the more candy you'll have. And you also want to avoid the teams that are less popular, the teams that nobody likes. For example, here where I live, a lot of people hate the Dallas Cowboys, so don't dress up as that unless you're in Dallas or anywhere where that team is liked. Same thing goes with a basketball player, but I showed you in a different video that you can wear a basketball hoop and taunt your neighbors to shoot candy into your treat basket, or basically into the hoop, and your treat basket's gonna be underneath to catch the candy. That way you guys can collect a lot of candy all in the same house. And again, try to dress up as a popular player, a player that everybody loves. And lastly, my favorite as far as an athlete would be baseball. You could wear your glove and from a distance ask your neighbors to throw you some candy. You'll catch it with your glove. And you want to dress up as the championship team, the team that's always winning, the team that most likely everybody loves. So you take a baseball glove with you, maybe even a bat, and you either tell them to throw you a candy and you'll catch it with your glove, or to throw you a piece of candy and you'll hit it with your bat. Obviously, you're going to want to bunt because you don't want to damage your candy, or you'll want to intentionally miss. But being one of these athletes will definitely get you more Halloween candy. Now guys, in the comments below, make sure you tell me what other costumes you think will get you more Halloween candy when you go trick-or-treating. I've also linked a few of the costumes that I mentioned in the description, so if you haven't picked out a costume yet, these are the suggestions, so now you have options. Also, at the start of this video, I did mention that if this video gets 1,000 likes, in my next video, I will give a treat basket full of Halloween candy to someone from the comments. To participate, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment below. That is it, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you pranksters in my next video.